Alright, folks, and we are back with more Granblue Fantasy vs. Rising action for you here on the road to number 1. We've got a Belial. This is one, again, I've been talking over the past few videos. Oh, that was accidental, but, you know, I guess works out. We kind of trade Brave points evenly. That was very silly. I mean, I've been talking for the past few videos about, like, this new neutral strategy that I do against very oppressive, normal zoning neutral characters, right? And actually, Belial is one of those characters. I'm not sure where he fits into that. I feel like we can contest Belial in neutral with Far L reasonably, right? So I feel like it's not actually that scary to potentially, like, we don't necessarily have to do the thing where we just down back and let him take infinite turns in the corner, right? I feel like that's, I think Ladiva can actually sort of fight Belial in neutral, and also Belial's offense is very scary. So I would rather not get into this position versus Belial, right? I would rather not have him, you know, get me in the corner and then blow me up from there. That's bad. That's plus on block for him. I really should, I think I can projectile invincible super. That's very minus. He didn't punish me for it though. I think I can projectile invincible super through Belial's pinwheel there. So it's definitely something that I'm looking out to try. Okay, didn't. Oh god. Yeah. I didn't realize that did a ton of chip. I did not realize we were going to be placed on chip there for blocking that guard crush. Unfortunate. But yeah, I do want to see if I can. His pinwheel is obviously very active, so I'm not sure. I might be caught on camera live losing to pinwheel, which obviously would be very embarrassing for Ladiva Nation. Ooh, baby. But I think it is probably a good idea to, because Belial's, oh man, I got my delay tech got blown up there, unfortunately. I delay teched a little too early. It's happening a lot, but I have to delay tech a little bit. The throw break window is a lot more generous than I'm giving it credit for with how early I'm delay teching there. Nice. Get grabbed, nerd. But yeah, it's very active, but Belial's use it in their block strings a lot, so I feel like it's probably not a horrible idea there to potentially try and super through this thing. Oh, like right there, for example, that's really easy to do, right? But even in the block strings, I mean, I think I could possibly blow him up there. So that would be an interesting thing to potentially try out. Oh, nice. His 5H is gonna beat our 6-6L there. That is a really big. I guess that 5H is maybe an argument that Belial's character is gonna be hard for us to contest neutral with, but also that move is not super. That move leaves you close to him, and he's minus, right? So it's not really that oppressive of a normal, in my opinion. Not something that we need to like completely redo our neutral game plan for the sake of. That was a hell of a commitment there from him to go for the command grab, right? And I mean, it worked out. I was not ready for it. He hadn't used it very much so far, so I didn't react. But obviously, if we had jumped over that, he would have just died. That is, yeah, Belial's got a lot of stuff to look out for, man. And this is minus, isn't it? Yeah. At max range, I think it's kind of like Ladiva's 6-6H, where at max range it can be maybe even B+, but it's not by a lot, right? So regardless, it's probably most of the time that you see that hitting a button is probably not the scariest proposition in the world for you. Okay. That luckily was so delayed that even though he did actually bait out a 2L from me, we were still relatively safe. If he projectiles me, I'm going to try and kill him. Bonk. Okay, DP, that's fine. Do the projectile. Do the roar. Yeah. Oh, God. Right there, actually, I would have been... I didn't do it fast enough, but I tried to super there. I didn't get it. Oh, okay. Unfortunate. But yeah, right there would have been where I would be very curious to see if I could super through the projectile. If he does it again, I would like to. Oh, okay. It looks like there's not actually a gap there, right? So the gap is not big enough for me to really comfortably try and super him, right? Oh, I didn't. Wow. That was like slow motion, and I still didn't react. Very sad stuff. And the Asmodeus. Maybe I should have, once I saw the blue there, I should have gone for a super skybound dart, but I was a little spooked. I was a little spooked, I'm not gonna lie. That command grab, you know, when you get hit by that, it's kind of like a big mental resetter there. That's interesting. I mean, I guess he just did that off of muscle memory, but of course he didn't actually have the meter to follow up with that. So he just kind of used a brave point for no reason, or no reason, really, there. But, you know, it is what it is, I suppose. Okay, yeah, I got him delay teching a lot later now. Ooh, his 5H caught off my 2U. Unfortunate stuff. Yeah, I'm delay teching a lot later there, which is why I was still blocking there, even though I was hitting 2L ravenously. Yeah, I was gonna say that's like a straight guaranteed combo there for him. Huh? That's set up there with the guard crush. By the way, Siegfried got his taken away. Belial's is still just peachy keen there. Ooh, nice. I guess I have been command grabbing on that rhythm pretty often there, so he's gotten wise to my tricks. Okay, lost the pinwheel live on stream. That's bad. Yeah, it's really bad. Yeah, it's really bad. Yeah, that was just honestly, I was feeling a little lost there in the corner for sure. So we ended up he would push us to the corner, and then we didn't really know what to do against him in the corner, right? So that not my best. Doing a lot of panic options in the corner there was definitely something that I was doing incorrectly, right? But yeah, I guess Belial's weird. I'm gonna be honest. Belial's gonna take some time because Belial is just like he's just so, like, I was talking about it in the last video, right? Where, for example, a lot of these characters that have really strong neutral, like Catalina, like Lucillus, like 2B, right? Have weaknesses in other places of the video game, right? Where, like, I'm okay with letting Catalina kind of push me to the corner because then her offense is not very scary, right? I'm okay with letting Lucillus push me to the corner because it's kind of the same thing. Lucillus does not have a ton of mix, right, in the corner to blow you up with. To an extent, 2B is kind of the same thing, but also 2B's big weakness is her defense is like really poopy. So if I just get one chance on her, then it makes it all worth it, right? Belial's a weird one because his neutral is really good, his offense is really scary, and his defense is not bad. Belial is just He's like one of the best characters in the game. He's not the best at anything, I don't think, but he's one of the best characters in the game at all 3 phases of the video game. So I can't. It's just difficult. It's just really hard for me to figure out what my game plan should be against him. Obviously, there are some things we could have done a lot better there, just baseline, like reacting to command grab. I know it sounds silly, say react instead of don't react, but it's true, right? We have to be a little bit more awake there when Belial was pressuring us in the corner and looking out for him to potentially start command grabbing. It was not something that was really on my mind, and I was getting hit with it over and over for that reason. But like, I feel like playing neutral against Belial is like difficult, but then letting him get me to the corner like I do with some of these other more oppressive neutral characters feels even worse. So Belial, unfortunately, might be a character that I do have to contest in neutral, because his neutral is not as oppressive as like a Catalina or a 2B or a Lucillus, right? But like, it's still pretty good. That projectile especially, right, it's really hard to mess with for Ladiva unless you have 100 meter. This is a lot of ping, but you know what? We ball in this house. Maybe it's Luca. I know he was on a ranked a while ago. No, it's Belial. Oh, it's a different Belial. Okay. Hello, Alma Negra. I'm not sure if I just said something bad, but I hope not.
Believe in victory.
702 gem black. Honestly, I'll take it, because I feel like I definitely need the experience against this character, right? Because he's just causing me a whole lot of strife. Like, I don't know what to do against him. It's just, I know it's not the most complicated analysis you've ever heard, but the fact of the matter is I just don't know what the best thing to do against Belial is. Maybe it's like each of these okay. If he's gonna projectile, it's headbutt it, right? And try to just build up some meter there. And then our only reasonable answer to projectile is having 100 meter and supering through it like this, right? And then if he does anything else, there's MasterCard, right? For him, like, not projectiling and just kind of walking up on us, then we can actually, like, that's the point where we can really reasonably contest Belial with, like, a far L or something, right? Ultimate DP, that's fine. I'm not too upset about getting hit with this, and you have to spend 50 meter for it. We don't have super to do anything about that right there, unfortunately. Oh, okay. I thought I did that a little too early, I think. That's minus, right? Yeah, it is. It's punishable, in fact. Interesting. But yeah, so maybe that's the answer, is just play a little bit patiently there. If he fireballs, try to headbutt it for a meter, try to get to 100 meters so you have an answer to fireball, right? And then for everything else, you can kind of just like push. Yeah, like, see that right there? And then, yeah, exactly. And then, yeah, that's actually, that exact sequence was perfect. I'm glad I was able to do both of those things back to back, right? If he fireballs, we headbutt it for meter to eventually get 100 meter, which is the only reasonable way to deal with fireball still, I think, right? And then if he does anything else, Belial's normals are not so oppressive that we can't just far L them. Right, so that feels to me like that's going to be my strategy in the interim here for Belial until I figure out something better. And that's not like bad. It's not it requires a little bit of execution from me to, like, you know, tell what he's doing in neutral and pick the correct option accordingly. But that's just fighting games, right? So, okay, fair enough. We'll get DP'd there again. I'm not upset about this whatsoever. Okay, get away from me. Get bonked. Projectile, please. Also, Belial's feeling the power. This is not going to punish him. Oh, it is. God damn, so that Asmodeus does have a lot of recovery to it, huh? Actually, I don't think that was punish. I think he just wasn't blocking. I didn't see the little orange punish pop up there, right? But yeah, I feel like this is probably my best bet to fight against Belial as Ladiva. Is this exact, like, if he projectiles, I have to look out for it, right? And I have to headbutt him. Oh, you know what? And sometimes, too, happy little accidents. Headbutt can also, it's not great, obviously, but it can sort of pseudo-function as a way to catch him on his way into. Oh, I actually didn't have headbutt there, unfortunately. I guess that's the one thing, right, is obviously we use heavy headbutt in our offense a lot. So if we've done that, then we're not going to be able to properly punish Belial for projectiling. And it's not really a punish, it's just more so building up our meters so that we can get to a point where we can punish. But yeah, here, I mean, in the corner, Belial's just a scary boy, right? There's no two ways about it. It's just difficult to deal with all the different things that he could potentially threaten you with on offense. Okay, Brave counters my headbutts there. Couldn't super. Actually, maybe I could have super through that on wake up. I think I actually could have, believe it or not. I think even though the pinwheel was there, I think my invincibility would have carried me to the point that I was no longer in the pinwheel and I could have gone from there. Okay, this is going to be bad for us because now we're alive. We're on very low health. We got one Brave point. He got a Brave point back from that too. Obviously, he's expecting super Skybound Dart. I assume he's going to run up to me and stomp. This feels like what he's going to do. No, he tried to backdash, debated actually. There you go. That's going to work just fine for our purposes there. I was waiting for him to commit to a special move, basically, because those are the only things that I know he can't just, like, cancel out of and kill me for it. So that's pretty nice. I think he's going to DP. He's been DPing a lot. No, he's not. Oh, he's going to beat me in the staring contest, and then I'm going to Brave counter too early and get a Raging Strike and get counter hit. Okay, unfortunate. I basically, I guessed DP there. I guessed wrong. I didn't lose for it, right? But, you know, definitely it was a little bit of a scared option to pick there. Bonk. So that's meter for me, right? Oh, what the hell? We just clothesline through that? How did that work? That felt weird. France, 1 more hour. Okay, I didn't react to that in time, unfortunately. Again, reacting with a button is actually not what you... Actually, that looked like it was spaced enough to be plus. I think that was literally max distance there, right? Bonk. Wonderful. Jump over that right there. Belial's DP does not have a big horizontal hitbox behind him, right? So he does actually have one of the easier DPs to jump over like that. Get yourself out of the corner and punish the DP at the same time. What do you guys think? I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna do strike this time, and it worked out. Wonderful. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Yeah, okay. Honestly, I feel like I have found my answer in neutral versus Belial, and it is not to just be submissive like that, right? His projectile is decently reactable, so it's not a really fast one, right? It's not. What's a good example of a really fast? I feel like Catalina's is pretty fast, right? So it's not like a really fast projectile, so we can't actually headbutt it, and then we can when he's just running in on us. I feel like Pharrell is actually a pretty. Ooh, that is obviously that stomp there is something we got to look out for. It is a low, but yeah, exactly. Like Pharrell there to catch him in his tracks is not such a horrible option. Bonk. Oh, that was a bit, okay, very overzealous, but it worked out. He was not able to actually get a punish there, luckily. Okay, that is hitting us meaty there. Unless we have super, we can't do anything about it. We don't have headbutt now, which is why he's abusing the projectile a bit more. Asmodeus, ultimate Asmodeus, recovers a lot faster than the other ones, I suppose. I guess that's why it's plus on the guard crush there, right? Okay. This is a great song. This is a great theme, though. Let me feel the power. This is Belial's, like, second theme, or is it Avatar Belial's second theme? I forget. It's one of the Belial's second theme. I'm gonna do 3 headbutts again, and then I'm going to cover my minus frames with this. Wonderful. they never see it coming, as the Persona kids once said. DP. No. Bonk. Okay, that's wonderful. I'm gonna do this. Maybe I could have killed. Actually, I think I might have been able to kill, believe it or not. As wild of a concept as that is, off that weird little stray hit there, but I think I really could have. Okay, okay. I'm not gonna do anything. Oh, I guess I'm not gonna do anything too committal here. Nice, base my brave counter, but I got 2 of those. In fact, I got 3 of those. Though unfortunately we can't put you in chip distance anymore. Okay, ultimate's a little better at catching us out there, but the meaty projectile, I tried to mash on him there, but I didn't realize. I thought the projectile was gonna sail past me, but no, he did the smart thing, right? He made it the pinwheel, and it killed us for it, unfortunately. Okay, okay, not a bad game. I feel like we didn't play that badly. It's just in that last moment there, he caught us out with something, and I picked the wrong option. Bonk. Oh, throw was out of range there, unfortunately. That's why we got counter hit. It is usually the best answer in those clashes, but yeah, we were just, oh god, we were just a little too far from each other. Probably actually keeping on with the Pharrells was probably the better idea there. Belial command grab is still a move that for some reason just like doesn't register in my head as something that I need to be worried about, even though it very much is something that I need to be worried about. Oh, okay. But yeah, again, Pharrell is not a bad option in this matchup, man. And it's someone against, I do still want to test it. I think this is a good matchup to test it because Belial feels like I can actually hit him with it consistently. But someone said that Pharrell confirms into light headbutt now because they made it a frame faster. That feels reasonable because Pharrell is +6 on hit, and the light headbutt has a 16 frame startup. And it's possible that Pharrell has 10 frames of recovery. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to ultimate clothesline, but I hit forward instead of back. Ultimate clothesline may very well have died also, but I mean, that one definitely was just going to be a horrible idea, right? But yeah, so it's reasonable. I could see it happening, right? So I'm curious to see if that's actually the case. But there you go. Okay, we still got hit by the projectile there, but we got some meter out of it. Oh, 5H. Wonderful. Oh, okay. Not my turn. Ah, goddamn! I'm trying to catch him with Pharrell on the way in here. Just because I do really want to. I'm kind of tunnel visioning on it because just like for my own science, I really want to know if it confirms with the headbutt. That's pretty nice. That makes this already pretty nice neutral option for Ladiva even better, right? So you can actually get on counter hit you can get a whole lot, but if on regular hit you can get headbutt. That's pretty good. Oh, it's rip me to shreds. I also was tear me to shreds. Oh, that's plus. Yeah, of course it's 6XL. What am I doing? That's the power that could rip me to shreds. 6XL. Okay, we take those. All right, now that's plus. Oh, that was my opportunity. I could have tried the headbutt there. Unfortunately, I didn't. Yeah. So does this work? Yes, it does. Okay, okay. Obviously, he recovered in time there technically, but we still hit him. We counter hit him out of something else, right? Oh, okay. There's another DP. Bonk, bonk. Plus on block. He can ultimate DP. Oh no. Okay, okay. We're still fine. I'm not owned. You're owned. Get grabbed. Oh, he guessed it. Nice, but he didn't punish us for it. Which is even nicer, I dare say. Do something. No. Bonk, that is minus. Do something. No. Clothesline? Okay, okay, wonderful. That was definitely a bit of a call-out option there, but he's been doing this like running up at us and doing 5H or doing some other option in neutral a lot. So it was a risk, but it was a risk that I feel like had a decent shot of working out, and it did in fact. Sometimes you gotta take risks to close out. Whoa, I did not think that would work. Okay, but I didn't, that was actually completely accidental, believe it or not. But once I saw the 2H happen, I was like, oh, I'm dead. And then it actually worked out. They did it preemptively, right? Again, because it was accidental for all intents and purposes. Ooh, I'll very gladly take that clip. Maybe he got counter hit by something, it looked like, right? So maybe he actually tried to 2H and he just did it way too late. Like, it happens a lot, right? Where you react to your opponent being in the air, but it's way too late. And by the time, oh, this is gonna be bad for you, monsieur. Yep. This is good stuff. Again, I feel like I have a much better, like, over the course of these few sets, I feel like I've developed a much better understanding, yeah, man, of how to fight Belial. Because it really was the neutral, right? His offense is still scary. But I feel like, you know, we'll do our best, and I just have to get better at reacting to command grab. But the thing is, if I'm better at dealing with his neutral, I don't even necessarily have to deal with his offense, right? So that's really not, that doesn't feel so bad, man. Doesn't feel so bad. That was not a pushover Belial. That was a 700 gem Belial too that we 2-1'd right there. So I am very. Oh, what am I doing? I keep wanting to test it. Why don't I just test it in training mode? Huh? Thoughts? So obviously on counter hit, I imagine it works. Yes, but then the real juice, because on counter hit you can get better stuff, right? You can get this into that into this, or even God forbid you can do this into that. Oh, well, it's a little bit far away, but you can do like this into that into what? Oh, maybe I guess it is a little too far. There you can do this into that into ultimate clothesline, right? And that's like shenanigans. Or you can even do, if you just want something easier, you can do that for a hard knockdown, right? Or not easier, but just like I guess a little bit different. But yeah, so if it's not counter hit, is this gonna still convert? Whoa, that was not the case. Yeah. Oh yeah, because look. I think Far-El only has 1 active frame, right? Or does it have 2? Yeah, I think it has 2 active frames, so it does have 10 frames of recovery. So you actually can cancel this perfectly and convert into light headbutt. It doesn't give you very much, right? But it does see a +3 at this. Ooh. Wait, at least you +3 at SPD distance? No, not always, not always. Okay, but sometimes, depending on where you hit the Far-El. Yeah, you have to hit the Far-El pretty close up for you to actually be. Yeah, okay. That's again +3 in the face like that. That means you can do this and probably crush any light normal with Far-M, right? It's 8 frames, and any Far-El will be 5 or 6, right? That's pretty nice, man. So now if you, whoo, dude, thank you. Unfortunately, I forgot the name, but thank you to the person in the comments who just said, is it me or does Far-El chain into light headbutt all the time now? You are, that is a big, like that is actually, believe it or not, that is probably the single biggest patch, the single biggest buff the Ladiva got in the patch. That's way more important than this. I feel like this is like funny, but like a lot of the things I've seen out of it are either like really situational corner to corner setups, right, where Ladiva could already get like almost corner to corner in a lot of different aspects, right? Obviously with like I guess it's meterless, right? So it is definitely better, right? But like this, like getting all the way corner to corner carry off of this, right? Versus like that, you know, that's like 75% of the corner. You can get some like, you know, 100% of the corner stuff with that. And then like there's a couple of gimmick setups basically into like super skybound dart. That's like it's it. But like there's the BMB still does more damage, like this, you know, this like the basic stuff over here of doing just bonk 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 into whatever, right? Into this, for example, like off of into super for sure this does more damage. Into just like one of the anti-air grabs, it does more damage, right? So that's not like that meaningful of a buff. This, if this was already the case before the patch, I'm an idiot. But like if this is now given to her in the patch, this is like a significant buff to Ladiva's neutral. Because before she needs to get a counter hit Far-El to really get anything. Far-El it will leave you +6 at a pretty distant distance here. So you could then like try and 6XL in on them and get a turn or something. But like this is like a nice little chunk of damage there. And 2, it gives you +3 in their face. You can take a turn from a much scarier position for your opponent, right? Directly into EX headbutts. That's a big deal. That is like actually, again, probably the single biggest buff they gave to Ladiva. Ooh, here's Dokkan, the Master 2B we were fighting in the last video. So they, again, this is unfortunate. This is one of the characters that I'm going to try and be very passive against, because 2B's neutral is just ridiculous and I think uncontestable for Ladiva outside of some very committal options every now and then. Yeah, like jumping like that sometimes will work out, right? Ooh, nice. We'll take those. But yeah, Dokkan was also playing very, very patient in their own right when we fought them last time, right? Bonk, bonk. Ooh, okay, fair enough. So this is gonna be a little bit difficult for us here. And they have the as long as they have the health advantage, it's kind of tough for us, right? Oh, and they follow it up that time. Yeah. So again, the idea is basically just like maybe Far H would have been a better idea there, but I think they were doing were they doing the heavy? Oh, okay, sure. I guess I'll take that. That is them successfully baiting my brave counter and getting blown up for it because there's no justice in the world. The content button works out once again. You love to see it. Get down here, nerd. I don't care if you DP me really. I'm just going to or you can brave counter me too. That works. Bonk. 2B actually getting anti-aired? I know, wild. It's a rare sight, but it can happen. It could happen to you. It happened to Dokkan. He's 1,000 gem 2B. It happens every now and then. What was I gonna say? I can't remember. Stuff like that. Yeah, I'm sure you guys. You could probably figure it out. I was like 70% of the way through the thought. I believe in you guys. Oh, okay. Bit risky there for us to Far H. But yeah, I feel like Far H is like again our high reward neutral options that are very high risk. So right now, for example, I'm doing them too much, so they are the risk is eclipsing the reward. But if we make them slightly less predictable by the fact that we don't do them very often, right? Then they can actually maybe the reward can outweigh the risk. We spend most of the corner most of the match being very passive here in the corner, right? And then every now and then we throw out a big stupid option. Oh god, there was supposed to be ultimate clothesline. Instead, I got what you saw right there. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the problem though about rolling that. I have to roll that on reaction, not preemptively. But of course, there's risk associated there. It's not the easiest thing in the world to react to, and that is minus on block, and they're actually close enough that Far-M was able to snipe them there. I'm doing this now because this is worse OP in my opinion, but it is better corner carry, which is why I'm doing the heavy version there instead of the bonk. Oh baby, okay, instead of the what's it called? Instead of the light version, when I want the corner carry essentially. Oh, okay, that's minus. Actually could have gotten headbutt off of that too. I gotta remember that now. Okay. They are baiting us out a bunch of times here, but it's not really working out for them. They're not getting big conversions off it or anything. Is it gonna work? Yes, it is. Okay, we can get 2 auto combo hits there. Wonderful. But yes, so again, it's 23 seconds on the Granblue timer is not something you see very often, right? But again, I do feel this is genuinely Ladiva's best way to fight these characters, man. Is patience. It's patience. It's patience and letting them win the neutral most of the time. Then every now and then throwing out big committal options like ultimate clothesline. Wonderful. Oh, counter hit. Don't mind if I do, monsieur, or mademoiselle B, as it were. Get grabbed, no, we matched. Fair enough, fair enough. Guessed correctly there that it was going to be a throw and not a strike. Okay. Ooh. Okay. It looks like actually, if I roll that preemptively, maybe they don't actually have the opportunity to punish me, huh? Like if I literally roll it just as soon as I see 2B move, if they don't do a projectile, it's not my turn for sure. But it might actually still be safe. Ooh, counter. Oh, but I didn't have headbutts. God dang. I was not prepared for that. Okay. Do something. Do something. Come on, do something. Woo. Make them jump a little bit there. If they want to let me get out of the corner, I will walk and block a little bit with them here. There we go. Okay, okay. 5H, far from a relatively safe distance there. Oh, nice! That is, I guess, yeah, it's something that 2B can use to answer that really quick. Like, oh, that was supposed to be ultimate clothesline. But I thought if I did it twice in a row, they wouldn't see it coming. You know, maybe I would have been right too. But whoa, brave count. That's still intersected with the brave count. It looked like he was so far away. Get away from me. DP probably, right? Unfortunate. This is bad. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, that was actually, so I guess, yeah, the evasive maneuvers, 2B's witch time there is actually a really good answer to this particular thing that I'm doing here. So I guess, yeah, far H is going to have to be rotated in there too. So it's different timing that he has to look out for, potentially. Bonk. 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 I wanted to do headbutt there. I did not. Bonk, 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 bonk. Yeah, there you go. That's not so bad, right? Yeah, look at all these plus frames that we get to abuse. Exactly. That's why I'm saying the light headbutt thing is good, man. Like, it's not a huge chunk of damage, but getting plus frames closer up to your opponent like that is always a good idea for Ladiva. Okay, well, headbutt is pretty weak to brave counter in general, so I guess that makes sense, what they did right there. Okay, I got clipped. My toes got clipped there. I'm waiting to... I think this is going to punish. Yes, it does! Oh, that's a big deal. Okay, okay. That's also, yeah, 500 meter. I can just punch her in the face for that. Even if she doesn't do if she does a projectile, she's dead as hell, right? But even if she doesn't, it looks like I actually can do some good stuff there. Oh, nice. Yeah, super jump was a little bit too much there. Is it gonna trigger on me? Yeah, it is. I'm gonna get a big conversion off of that. That's awesome. Look at 2B's combos look really cool. Even the relatively neutered state that they're in currently after the bat. Bonk. Again, she has no 5-frame light there, so being even on block with her is actually not so bad. Nice, nice. Like this, I feel like this is working out really well, no? This is not. Ooh, this is not. Unfortunately, I didn't get clothesline. I got anti-air grab because I'm bad at the video game, I suppose. Ooh, he's converting this for even more corner carry. The raging strike, they're cashing out, man. God damn. What did I do to you? I'm sorry. Oh, they whiffed their throw. That's not good. Get grabbed. That's not good. Double plus on good, in fact, I dare say. 2B has no defense. That's plus. My turn once again. There you go. What will you do about the second one, Inoki? What will you do about the second one, Inoki? Again, that's no like goober 2B there. That's 1,000 gem 2B, right? So that's a 2B that knows what they're doing. But again, that feels like I keep defending it every video. By the way, I'm sorry that I keep going like you guys are calling me crazy, but it works because like I'm very aware of how weird it is to play a grappler in such a like passive way, right? But again, I think it's the only way, and it's the best. It's not the only way; it's the best way to fight characters like 2B, fight characters like Catalina, etc. Those matchups were causing me a lot of trouble back in Z-Day, and now I feel like Catalina is going to be the really big test for this. I've not run into a Catalina since I started playing this way, and Catalina feels to me like, as far as normal zoners that just like blow Ladiva up for trying to contest them in neutral go, Catalina is like the worst defender, right? It's actually kind of can loop into itself, huh? Like, obviously it's not actually, but if they try to hit a button, right, you can just do this over and over. You do slowly get pushed further out, but like, yeah, it keeps going for a long time. Yeah, you can do a bunch of those until it actually whips. So that's very funny. So that's, I guess, a bit of a, because with +3 there, nothing's gonna beat that 6-frame normal, right? Is it the same? Is this Dokkan again? Okay, well, hopefully they're okay with playing me over. I know this is probably, this is a little bit slower paced, and they tend to enjoy their Granblue. It's a little bit slower paced than I tend to enjoy my Granblue too. But a little bit of a change of pace never hurt nobody, I suppose. Oh, I tried to catch her with far L there on the way in. No such luck, unfortunately. I didn't tech those. Apparently, I do not tech those. Oh, baby, look at that. Far L or close L there actually worked out, but unfortunately, I was not ready for it to work out, so I didn't get the conversion. This is scary stuff. Oh, that actually worked, huh? I delayed just long enough there that I didn't get a Raging Strike, and I actually got a Brave counter. I'm gonna do this just because I want my Brave points. And this is still good corner carry, right? It gets them all the way to the corner. It's not the best Oki, but it's good corner carry. And now we have a Brave point advantage, right? This Dokkan here does not... There you go. Wonderful. There go all your Brave points. Oh, baby. Okay, okay. Maybe a bit overzealous there. But again, no Brave points on Surf Strokon anymore. Bonk. They do gotta hold a lot of this. Yeah, for example, they're dead. Right? That is a wonderful thing. That's something that the video where I was doing just Strike with Ladiva, it taught me like, oh yeah, Raging Strike's like a good option. It's obviously very reactable, and a lot of these good players will be ready for it, but now that's just something that's on Dokkan's mental stack, something they gotta deal with, right? Bonk, 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 bonk. Get wrecked, nerd. Get 6/6H nerd. That's actually minus from that close up, so I gotta be careful there. I get back thrown into the corner, I suppose. Such is my destiny, my fate, as it were. Oh my god, right. He just grabbed me by the toes there. I was not prepared for that. Okay. Oh, that's plus, of course. Yeah, it's an aerial. What am I talking about? I was like, I'm gonna challenge that with close L on landing. One of the silliest things I've ever said, probably. Oh, that time he did delay it for long enough. Okay, we're gonna die. We're cooked. Don't get it twisted. We are actually, yeah, no, we're not cooked. I'm not owned. You're owned. Bonk. Oh god. Yeah. Okay. I didn't realize you could go into that so quickly. But yeah, ultimate clothesline is definitely, Dokkan has figured something out here, right? Ultimate clothesline is definitely pretty bad against that witch time right there. So we gotta mix in some other options every now and then to keep them guessing. Ooh, nice. Bonk, 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 bonk. Oh no, Farrell's out of range. What do you mean? There's a slight pushback there on the clash, I suppose. That's minus. Oh god, it's not. But they spaced it out well enough that the 6XL there I would have had to dash for a little bit longer to actually take a turn. All right. My face. I need that. Oh god, a little bit of a lucky whiff for us for sure, right? They probably had us dead to rights there, but we were just barely out of range. That was not intentional spacing either, right? That was just like, once again, I just so happened to get kind of lucky there. Bonk, bonk, get Raging Strike. Yeah, okay. You gotta be careful though using it too much. You can abuse it a lot in like the lower ranks, but these master rank players they'll catch on to your nonsense pretty quick there, right? So it gave us something to put on his mental stack, right? But it's not something that we're just going to keep abusing over and over unless we want to die. This is good, right? This at least blows up their Brave points a little bit here. I don't think I care about them reversal like DPing me, right? If they get 100% here, I'll be a little bit scared, but otherwise I don't think I care. No, yeah, I don't care. DP me, do it. I dare you. I dares you. I double dog dares you. Ooh, I'll take that throw, I suppose. I have no choice but to. Oh, and the bait. Oh, but I tech the throw the Aki way, but unfortunately, I still get blown up there. I guess even on the beta DP there, huh? We still were able to tech that throw in time. That's not so bad. That's good knowledge. So maybe they were just a little bit slow, because I feel like I've definitely, before getting my DP baited, I've definitely just gotten murdered before. Get grabbed, nerd. So maybe that's what's going on there. Maybe they were just a little bit too slow, essentially, that time. Hard to say. But regardless, still pretty decent defense from us there. Get grabbed again. At this point, you got to start thinking that they're like, when's this guy gonna switch it up? And the answer is never. The answer, I'm gonna go grab for the rest of this round. Bonk, bonk. Oh no, I was out of range. You know, it would have worked too. I wasn't kidding, by the way. I was gonna keep going grab until the end of the round. Right, I was committed to not changing that, but unfortunately that time I got a little bit more pushback for some reson. I'm still not entirely sure when that. Sometimes that like double light into command grab is out of reach, and I'm not entirely sure when or why or how. I'm gonna grab you. Yeah, I don't think you're doing anything to beat this, which means you're dead. That's again, using supers like that on wake up. It makes it a 50-50 a lot earlier on, right? Where suddenly strike or throw will both kill you. So you got to be aware of that. If Ladiva has 100 meter, right? Suddenly it becomes a much scarier situation. Bonk. Oh baby. Okay. I'm gonna be very patient here. I'm not gonna contest you very much at all. Oh nice, I got my delay tech blown up there. That was actually, I feel like I delay tech pretty late there, but they like really committed to baiting out the tech, so solid stuff by them there. Okay, I'll tech that. Okay. I'll sit here. That looks like it's probably minus in some capacity, right? Nice. They just run up and throw me, and I got my delay tech blown up again, unfortunately. That time they didn't delay that much. I just delay tech a little bit too early, I think. Again, the throw window is actually, it's not super, it's like almost reactable, right? The throw tech window. So it's pretty big. You can delay tech pretty late and still be okay, in my experience. Oh, okay, that was an accident, and I'm going to die for it. No, I'm not. I'm not owned. You're owned. Okay, get away from it. Bonk, bonk. There's a world. I'm gonna do 3. Okay, they're gonna brave counter me out of it there. Nice. Oh, we can just punish that with 6XL. Clean? Okay, we should have thrown, by the way, there. We can just punish, if you just backdash like that and does nothing afterwards, we can just straight up blow her up with 6XL. I did not know. Good to know, I suppose. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Oh, I should have gotten a bigger conversion off that. Oh, baby. Get grabbed, nerd. Except don't get grabbed, jump straight. First off, I'm going to misinput my grab, and then you're going to jump clean over it. Ooh, I got counter hit out of 2U there. But you know what? Worse things have happened for getting counter hit by such a big, beefy button. Nice. Not a punish there, but we did basically on that whiff. That gave us enough frames. They couldn't really do anything about the ultimate clothesline there. They had to either hold it or spot dodge. Spot dodge probably would have worked, but whatever they were trying to follow it up with there got blown up. I think this punishes, right? We learned this. Yeah, it does. Damn, man. I feel pretty good about this 2B matchup too. I feel like I'm kind of go to with the sauce. I feel like he might be the best to ever do it. What do you guys? I feel like I'm kind of the best to ever do it. I don't know. I'm feeling good about myself today. I feel like I like how this strategy is working out. Yep. Again, every now and then, you know, we still stick out one of our high risk, high reward neutral options, but it's slightly lower risk since they don't see it coming quite as much. Since we spend most of the video game being super passive. Of course, yeah, the rolling there was, I mean, that wasn't even like, oh, I guessed wrong. That was just a bad option, straight up. There's just no reason for me to roll there like that. Got empty jump load there, unfortunately. Get away from me. Oh, yeah. Okay, so rolling there is actually not a bad option, but I have to roll, like, immediately, right? I think even if she doesn't do... Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. Even if she doesn't do the... Oh, I'm alive. Even if she doesn't do the projectile follow-up, right? You gonna jump? Yes, you are. Okay, don't mind if I do. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I'm not going to super skybound art you. Instead, I'm gonna do this. And you're dead. Oh, no, you're jumping. Oh, I thought you were dead. I was so confident. Like, I don't know if you could probably hear the smirk in my voice because I thought I just got away with murder there. But no, unfortunately, they were jumping preemptively just at the last second there. Solid, really solid stuff by them. Ooh, I tried to catch them on the way in there with far L and got blown up for my trouble. Bonk, 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 bonk. But yeah, that was, I think, a good idea, right? That was us playing to win and not playing to not lose, right? That very easily could have stole us around that we had no business winning. So I like that play from us there. Ooh, nice guess. Yeah. I guess I've been grabbing them a little too much, right? I need to do a little bit more strike here to put the fear of God back in them. All right, I'm eating all this. I suppose that's only fair. Get away from me. Nice. Wow, why did they match there? Close L is like +4 on block. Maybe they didn't know. But most close L's are +4 on block. Maybe they thought I was going to go for... Oh, no. Of course. What I'm an idiot. They thought I was going to go for command grab, which is why they matched. Right. Natural. Get away from it. Get 6H. We recover in time. We eat those. How's this going to work? Okay. It's not going to work is the answer. Fortunately. Headbutt. Sumo headbutt. Oh, no. Headbutt wasn't a horrible idea there, but not with them being so... Yeah. Oh, well, hold on. They didn't have the meter to follow anything up, but I don't tech that throw. And I die for it, unfortunately. Dokkan says, you are not. Go to with the sauce high. And go to with the sauce if they take that run back there. Solid stuff. But yeah, headbutt wouldn't have been a horrible option there, but I need them to commit to a block string a little bit more. I did it a little bit too... I kind of was a little too jumpy at the end there. But yeah, overall, I'm very pleased. I feel like we've played every set in this video, pretty much. I'm pretty happy with how we played it. Of course, there's always room to improve, right? And we could always be doing certain things better. But I feel like we're, like, both sides of the coin there, we're actually being a little bit more offensive, and then we're actually, for some of the matchups, like 2B, right? We fought a lot of Dokkan in this video. We did actually... you know, we were playing that much more defensive playstyle, and I think we're doing both of them pretty well. And of course, Belial, I know, let's not forget about that. And I feel like I have really, like, light headbutt is really a game changer for me in a lot of these matchups, I feel like. Because projectiles, so against people with really oppressive normal zoning, right? We found that, you know, honestly, I think that's kind of harder for Ladiva to deal with, right? So we just have to sometimes let them just win neutral. And then every now and then we throw out a far H, we throw out an ultimate clothesline to catch them off guard, right? Against people with really strong projectile zoning, light headbutt is the king, right? Because it gives us 16% meter every time, and that eventually leads, and with us walking forward, it's, you know, it'll be like 20% meter every interaction. And if we do 5 of those interactions, we have a projectile invincible super that is like really, really good for us. So I'm feeling really, really good about just general Ladiva play right now. So fun video. I'm having a great time, and I feel like I'm playing very well too. I hope you guys also, if you any prospective Ladivas that struggle in any of the matchups in this video, I hope some of this could have been useful to you. Anyways, we'll see what we can get up to in further ranked sets, but of course, for now, if you made it this far in the video, I got 4 things. It's 4. I was going to say 3, but no, it's 4. It's been 4 for a while. 4 things for you. So for number 1, join the Discord server. There's a link in the description down there for you. It's a nice place. You can hang out, talk about gacha games, talk about fighting games, talk about relink, talk about art, talk about music, talk about whatever the hell you want to talk about. It's a nice community for you to hang out, make friends, so I encourage you to join, but I also encourage you to be nice. Keep it the nice place that it currently is. Nobody's been banned, nobody's been moderated, everyone's just super nice there, so if you join, be nice. Don't be banned, okay? Don't be the first person that ever gets banned from that place. Of course, number 2, if you liked the video, and I sure hope you did, get down there and like the damn video, man. Come on, it's free, don't cost you nothing. Go to the channel, I appreciate it a lot, of course, while you're there. For number 3, that subscribe button, that bell button, they are right over here. here. They'll keep you up to date with all of this. Actually, are they down there? No, they're on the bottom left of the YouTube player, right? They'll keep you up to date with all of this content I'm throwing at you. We've got 3 videos coming out every single day, and it's somewhere between 2.5 to 5 hours of content, depending on the day. So if you have all that time in your day for little old me, wonderful. Otherwise, if you don't, which is probably most of you, then I recommend you hit those 2 buttons, get notified when something new is uploaded, and then maybe go back and watch it later when you've got a minute. And of course, number 4, most importantly, more important than the buttons you smash or whatever YouTube-friendly interactions hit me with, I appreciate those, of course, but most importantly, I hope you had a great time hanging out today. You know, I damn sure did. This is a great one. This session's been very productive for me mentally. I feel like I've learned a lot of stuff about light headbutt being very important. I feel better about the Belial matchup. I feel like I'm playing my defensive playstyle a little bit better, where I'm picking those offensive options more intelligently and like more often, like the right amount of time. We're not just down backing forever like we were in the video from 2 days ago, right? So I'm feeling really, really good. I feel like this is a nice bit of improvement that we're seeing here, and I can't wait to honestly just keep honing these 2 new playstyles, right? So, with that being said, I'm having a lot of fun with Relink. Gonna be a lot, or Relink. Sorry, that's I was reporting some earlier today. That's muscle memory. Having a lot of fun with Granblue in general. There's gonna be a lot more coming your way, but until then, I will see you in the next one. Peace.